Hello! In this video you're going to learn how to put in your clip-in extensions. Okay, so in one of my previous videos I showed how I make my clip-in hair extensions. So that is how I put the wiglet onto the weave track. So if you don't know how to put it on or anything like that, then just go to click on that video. It should be up on there. If it's not, it will be very soon. So yes, I've created the clip-in extensions, the homemade clip-in extensions, and I'm going to clip it in and show you how it looks and how I put them in. So for this tutorial, you'll need your clip-in extensions that you have made, whether you bought them in the shop or whatever, but you know, your clip-in extensions. You'll need a comb, preferably one like this, so sort of a normal wide tooth comb, and also a rat tail comb, just to make when you're making part-ins in your hair, just to make it more defined. You'll also need a paddle brush for blending afterwards. Okay, so one word of warning that I've probably said a number of times now from the previous videos, but make sure when you're putting in the clip-in hair extensions that it is, as much as you can, a similar hair texture to your own hair. So for example, my hair at the moment is natural, but I have straightened it, so it's relatively straight and it does blend in with this type of hair. Now today I'm only going to be putting in a couple of tracks. I'm going to be putting in 3 tracks of hair. I'm not putting in a fringe track like I usually do, and that's just because for the hairdo that I want to do today, I don't need any more hair extensions. I don't need any more, and that's because today I'm going to be doing a ponytail. So if you're going to be doing a ponytail, it'll be good for you to put in this amount of track that I'm going to be putting in today, because it looks best, it goes best with this kind of thing. But I'll show you the hairdo I'm going to do afterwards. That's going to be my next video, so that you can see the kind of look I was going for and why I didn't put in as many hair extensions as one might put in if you were having your hair down. Okay, so for the clip-in hair extensions, I'm going to take out my hair. Start at the bottom. You leave about a centimetre at the back before you start your first track. Make sure that when you are creating your tracks, they are measured for your head, but they don't go right to the sides of, well, right to the hairlines around your head, because otherwise they will be visible. Simple as that. Okay, so about 1 centimetre from the back of your head. Using your rat tail comb, make a parting across your head from corner to corner, so it looks something like that, from corner to corner. I don't know whether you can see it, but yeah, from corner to corner. I'm just going to clip. Sorry, I'm just going to clip out. Clip the rest of my hair back like this. Use this kind of comb, or whatever kind of comb really, it depends on the nature of your hair, to brush down your hair. Now some people, it depends on your hair texture. If you've got a hair texture like mine, and also if you have I think it's type 3 hair, but anyway, hair like mine, or even permed, I don't think you need to back comb the hair before you put in the clip-in hair extension. Some people do that because otherwise it might slip out. With my hair, it really is not going to slip out, and I think ideally you want to stay away from the back combing as much as possible, so I wouldn't put it on like that. Okay, then you get your clip-in hair extension and put it in. So I usually like to comb mine out first of all, just to make sure it's okay and everything's working. We'll do this clip-in coming in, and then put it in. Okay, and it's literally as easy as that. Put it in, and away you go. Do the next line. I usually do it about 2 centimeters, 1.5 centimeters from the last one. Now, to aid with your blending, after you've put a track in, you put some more hair on top to create your new pattern. I would comb down on your hair to aid with the blending, so that you've already blended some of your track with your hair. Saves the work that you do later on. Okay? And then get another track. This one is longer, of course, because it's going across my head. It's a bigger area that it has to cover. But again, make sure it doesn't go right to the end, especially when you're doing the ponytail. So like that, clip, clip. And I've got one in the middle as well. So clip there. And then, fabulous. I've got one more track that I'm going to add. This, as you can see, is slightly shorter, but ideally it should be the same-ish length as the hair that you've just put in, and just on top of that hair that you've just put in, the clip-in extension you've just put in another clip-in extension. That just gives fullness for the ponytail, because we're working now at the centre of the hair where the ponytail is going to be. So if you put in an extra track there, it's going to look fuller. I don't know how that works, but I've tried it so many times. I saw someone do it once, and I thought, that's actually that really works. And I tried it on my own hair, and wow, it really did make a difference. I used to just put loads of tracks on everywhere, but there's no need with a ponytail. Might as well just stop here. And then, depending on the hairstyle that you were going to do, if you were going to do a hairstyle where you wanted to have your hair out, maybe your fringe showing and stuff like that, you'd add more pieces. But essentially, that is the way to go. You just section a part of your hair off, depending on the size of the hair, use a similar length of track, clip in the extensions into the place where you parted, clip in the hair, and away you go. Just for in terms of blending, all you need to do when blending clip-in extensions, make sure of course you're covering your extensions, but most of all you just need to brush your hair a lot, and it works as a means of blending. Okay. Yeah. Just make sure you're covering all your clips. So just a clip more than I'm thinking of it. There and there. Perfect. Now, this has completely changed the nature of my hair, as I hope you can see. My hair's now like this. It's really good. It's really great. I really like it like this. Now, I'm doing my hair like this because I'm actually going to do a bun afterwards, which I'm going to make a video of, and you'll see why I only put in a little bit of clip-in extensions. But essentially, you can go on to do more clip-in extensions if you want to, but essentially, this is what you do. And even with a couple of clip-in extensions, look how different you can look. Completely changes up your look. If you've got natural hair like mine, and you just maybe you've straightened it, so maybe it's not, it's maybe an off day or something like that, you could put a spray in, like I put sprays or gels in to make sure it's really slicked back. But otherwise, you're pretty good to go. So I hope this was useful, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks. Bye.